What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, all that good stuff. So let's get into this one. So, as you know, tomorrow evening we've got two main events, and I'm going to be talking about one of them here today. That is Hamzah Sheeraz versus Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, the New Yorker of Puerto Rican descent. So far, I believe he's only been beaten by Saul Canelo Alvarez in his last fight. And he had another one with that very, very out of shape guy. I think that guy come out of prison or something. So, yeah, this is a good one. And both guys haven't really looked all that in their last fights. I mean, Sheeraz was very, very fortunate to come out with a draw in his last fight. You could justifiably say that he deserved to lose that. He didn't box very well at all when he stepped up in levels there. But now he's coming again with a new trainer in Andy Lee. And yeah, for me, I think of the two fighters, when you weigh them up, Berlanga, he's the crude guy. He's the brawler. He's quite a big puncher. Excuse me. I'd say maybe marginally a bigger puncher than Hamzah Sheeraz, but not to the degree that it would really mean anything. But in the fight, he's the brawler. He's the guy that likes to come forward. He likes to have a war with you. And Sheeraz is the guy that also likes to be up close and personal. But he's the guy that's got the attributes. He's got the height on Berlanga. He's got the reach on Berlanga. And he's the guy that, of the two, he's got the far superior boxing skills. Whereas Berlanga, he's quite crude. But Sheeraz, he does the basics very well. He's the more skilled guy. So, yeah, for me, I just think that long and short of it, I think although Edgar Berlanga did do a masterstroke in the weigh-in by wearing a Tottenham shirt, so he must have heard we won a trophy or something. So he done a masterstroke there. But yeah, for me, I'm picking Hamzah Sheeraz to do the job tomorrow night, and I think I'm picking him based on the fact that of the two, he's the skilled guy. He's the guy with the tidy boxing skills. I'd say of the two, both sometimes get hit with silly shots, but I think of the two, Berlanga's the more crude one. He's the more sort of easy to hit. And I just believe that between, especially with Andy Lee's experience with Berlanga in the past, I think that they'll have the right game plan. And I believe that Hamzah Sheeraz will basically use his superior boxing skills and finally put his height and reach to use. And he'll work with the straight shots to sort of keep Berlanga off balance and not allow Berlanga up close and personal and to get in his face and to cut him off. I think Berlanga will keep it long. Sorry, I mean Sheeraz. Hamzah Sheeraz will sort of keep it long, use his boxing skills, and I pick him to sort of outbox Edgar Berlanga and to win it on points. I do, however, put one thing on it, that it's kind of an edge towards Sheeraz, because I think at some point in the fight, he's probably going to have to come through a crisis. And I think that the occasion and the whole thing of it being in New York City, where Edgar Berlanga is from, I think that whole thing might get to Hamzah Sheeraz a little bit. The occasion might affect him a little bit. And I think Berlanga might be able to get to him or hurt him at some point and make him have to come through some sort of a crisis. So I think definitely for me, I edge it to Sheeraz to win on points. But I think there's going to be some point in this fight where he's going to probably have a crisis. I don't know if it might be a knockdown. Maybe it might be a knockdown. He might touch the canvas or get caught with something silly and have to come through it. But that's my pick on it. I think you're going to get a Sheeraz win. I think his better boxing skills and his better ring IQ is going to come through and win him the fight. But I think he will have a tough time with Berlanga. It will be a hard fight, and he will probably have to survive like a scare or survive some sort of problem in the fight. That's my opinion on it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, it's MKO Boxing, over and out.